Welcome to Microsoft Technical Tutorials. Today we are going to see how to identify the presence of duplicate record inside our table. So for that I am creating one table, duplicate data table. In that I am giving columns ID, name, city, state and country. I am inserting some duplicate records into this table. So I have inserted one Anil record twice and the second record only once and third record 3 Ajay record. I repeated it thrice. And if you select the data, you will be able to see how many duplicate rows are available in this table. So first I will create the table over here. So I am creating. So this table is created. I am inserting the data into this table, and 6 records were inserted into this table. Now you can see the data inside this table. So if you see over here is Anil is repeated twice, Kumar is only once, and Ajay is available 3 times. Now we have to identify the presence of duplicate rows in this table. So as this is a simple table, just we have selected and we are able to see. But if it is very huge table and if we have some millions of data in that table, we will not be able to identify directly. For that, we will go for some approach to identify this. So there are 2 alternative ways that we can use to identify the duplicate rows in our table. So I am using first approach is by using count star. So the approach is first I am counting the number of records in this table, and the second line I am doing distinct operation over here. So what it will do is it will select only distinct values from that particular table. Once I selected only distinct values, I am doing count star. So if there is any difference between these two SQL queries, that means there are duplicate rows inside our table. So I am executing these 2 statements. You see over here is first query. First query, what I am doing is number of records in our table. So it is telling it as 6. Whereas the second query is saying how many number of distinct records are available in our table. So here if you see 3. So that means there is a difference. So you can identify like there are duplicate rows in our table, but we don't know which record is repeated twice. For example, here if you see Anil is repeated twice and Kumar is only one time available. Ajay is repeated 3 times. So this information you will not be able to identify. Now to identify that information, you should go for another approach, that is by using group by. So as you want to identify the number of duplicate records in your table, whether any duplicate records are there or not, just give all of your columns which are available in your table inside the group by and select count star. So this will tell how many number of times that particular record is repeated in your data. So I am executing this. So if you see over here, Anil is repeated 2 times and Kumar is repeated only 1 time. That means no duplicate rows are available for that. Ajay is repeated 3 times. This is how we can identify the presence of duplicate rows in our table. So the better approach you should go for is group by. By using group by, you will be able to identify clearly whether any duplicate records are available in your table and how many times those duplicate records were repeated. So hope you enjoyed the session. Happy learning.